Good evening. It's good to see you here. I can tell that many of you have had a lot of fun already. My name is Kurt Barr. I'm the Assistant Dean for Alumni Relations, and I'd like to officially welcome you to the annual Alumni Dinner. Laura Simic, Creighton University Interim Vice President for Development and Alumni Relations, has a message for us. Laura, would you join me on the podium, please? There you are. I didn't see you.
Thank you, Kurt. I want to welcome you all once again and congratulate particularly the Occupational Therapy Program on its silver anniversary this year. That deserves some applause, yeah. So much has been accomplished here at Creighton in the last few years, and we're so appreciative of the way our alumni have embraced the bold vision of Father Schlegel and our leaders in the health sciences. We are very proud of the innovative, pioneering programs that Dean Bradbury and his team have initiated and grown. We've much to be thankful for at Creighton. For the past 10 years, we've had a president who is a true visionary. Wherever he looked, Father Schlegel saw possibility and promise and offered us a clear vision for creating a modern university. With Father Schlegel's leadership and the support of generous alumni and friends who have been our loyal partners in progress, the Creighton campus truly has been transformed. Creighton's academic reputation also is strong. This fall, U.S. News & World Report again ranked us first in its America's Best College rankings for the 8th consecutive year. And Creighton also ranks in the top 10 Catholic colleges and universities in the country. Some of our best and brightest students are choosing Creighton. This fall, we welcomed our largest university-wide enrollment ever, with 7,662 students. A very large percentage are drawn here because of the strength of our health sciences programs. The School of Pharmacy and Health Professions is truly one of the markers that makes Creighton stand out. It is helping us attract more than $46 million in research awards for groundbreaking work that's being done in our health sciences schools, work that will dramatically improve the health and lives of countless people. With the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions in the lead, Creighton is offering several new online graduate programs, such as innovative fields as negotiation and dispute resolution, portfolio management, ministry, healthcare ethics, and Catholic school leadership. We continue to open the minds and hearts of our students while serving those most in need through programs such as ILAC, the Institute for Latin American Concern. In fact, in January, following the devastating earthquake in Haiti, Creighton sent 5 healthcare teams to the Dominican Republic to provide medical care and emotional support to victims of the earthquake in neighboring Haiti. The need to be ethical stewards of our planet, coupled with our spirit of innovation, has led us to embark on the largest alternative energy project in the state. Partnering with OPPD, solar and wind power is now being used to fuel many of our campus buildings. We remain guided by our Jesuit tradition and our Catholic heritage, dedicated to forming men and women for others, graduates who are empowered to examine, engage, and change the world. Father Schlegel will be retiring in June, and we're looking forward to welcoming a new president in July, the Reverend Timothy Lannon of the Society of Jesus, who is currently the president of St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia. Father Lannon's commitment to scholarship, research, teaching, and service is central to Creighton's pursuit of academic excellence. Father Lannon has many ties to the Creighton community and also to Omaha, and he will be the first alumnus to lead Creighton. We live in a world that keeps shrinking, where people around the globe are brought closer by advanced technology, but are also divided by war, disease, poverty, cultural differences, and shifting economic patterns. The world truly needs men and women for and with others, whose gifts and talents are nurtured by purposeful faith in action. Students want and need the education that Creighton provides in the Jesuit Catholic tradition. Creighton will continue to seek new ways to enable us to follow the teachings of St. Ignatius of Loyola, who told each of us, change the world in Christ's image, study humankind, transform yourself and your community, seek truth in all you do, go forth and set the world on fire. And now, tonight, alumni, we wish to celebrate you. You've been and continue to be Creighton's hand in the world, and for this, we thank you very much.
Thank you, Laura. We're happy to have you here tonight, and I'd like to introduce a few friends of our school. As I call your name, I would ask each of you to please stand and have the audience please hold your applause until all are introduced. It's my pleasure to present Creighton University's Assistant Vice President for Alumni Relations, Anna Newble. Anna? I'm especially proud to introduce a man who leads the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions, our Dean, Dr. J. Chris Bradbury, and his wife, Monty Sue. I'm supposed to wait. As always, I'm pleased to introduce my lovely wife, Vicki. And I'd also like to recognize two of our school very special people, chaplains, Diane Jorgensen and Dr. Joan Lanahan. Glad to have you here tonight. We are very proud to have two of our Dean Emeritus with us tonight, Dr. Sal Greco, who is my advisor, and also Dr. Sidney Stowes, who hired me. A little later tonight, the 2010 Alumni Achievement Award will be presented to Sister Margaret Wright, BSPHa 62, and tonight with her are Sister Lorette Betts, Sister Ann Flannan, Dr. Arlene Flynn, Sister Judith Brecker, and Sister Sheila Megley. I hope I got those names right. So thank you for joining us tonight. I'd also like to introduce some of my fellow past recipients of the Alumni Merit Award with us this evening. I believe we have 19 out of the 26 AMA recipients over the past 25 years in attendance tonight. They are Tony Beraldi, Dan Burns, Luke Canigulo, Hugh Gibson, Sister Therese Gutschak, Jerry Mahoney, Nellie Nigro, Jim O'Donnell, David Peterson, Stephen Percanis, Dr. Elaine Respond, April Shaughnessy, Maurice Steyer, Gomer Taylor, and Bernie and Rose Marie Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for all these very special people. Several years ago, the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions began presenting a Young Alumni Achievement Award. Some of those recipients are with us tonight also. Dr. Teresa Cochran, Dr. Marty Feltner, Dr. Josh Richling, and Dr. Christy Wallach. So if you'd please recognize them also. Later in our program, the 2010 recipients will be recognized, and they are Brittany Bennett Stryker, OTD 2006, Julie O'Connell Peterson, Doctor of Physical Therapy 2001, Chris Sorensen, PharmD 2000, and Shelley Schoening, PharmD 2000 also. I'd like to recognize all of our medical technologists, physical therapy, pharmacy, BSMT graduates who are with us this evening. And I would especially like to recognize our occupational therapy graduates who are with us tonight as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of the inception of the occupational therapy program here at Creighton. Will our OT graduates and faculty and students in the audience please stand? Earlier today, we recognized our newest Golden Jays. We also want to pay tribute to any members of the classes who graduated before 1960 who might be with us, and I've seen a few of you out there. Would you please stand? I can't get up. There you are, Maurice. And finally, thank you all for coming back to Creighton University tonight and being such faithful supporters of your School of Pharmacy and Health Professions. You are appreciated more than you know. These reunion dinners give our alumni a chance to get together with classmates and friends and renew acquaintances and share fond memories. We all have a story to tell and 2 or 3 to remember. Now here's someone who has a tale or two to share. Please welcome the president of our Alumni Advisory Board of the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions, Mr. R.Ph. Art?
Thank you, Kurt. And thanks to each of you for coming back to Creighton this evening. You probably feel as I do, the campus, the faces, curriculum may change, but the Creighton we loved that played such a big part in shaping our lives is still here. Some of you may remember when the pharmacy school was located on 14th and Davenport, and a lot of us remember what it was like when we moved to the beloved duplex on campus. We were small in numbers, and we were close to our teachers and to each other. I recall one instance of building a homecoming decoration, and our dean, Dr. Greco, would be out there stuffing toilet paper along with the rest of us under the direction of our student leader, Mr. Larry Johnson, who is here this evening. This is a great chance for the teachers to get to know the students and the students to get to know the teachers. Dr. Greco also left the duplex open that night because it was the day before the ceremony so that we could warm up and get warmed up because it was pretty cold that evening, if I remember. And just a side effect to it, that year our pharmacy school won the first place in the large float division, the large decoration division. Very proud of them. I graduated in 1967 with a bachelor's degree in biology, and in 1967 I graduated from the School of Pharmacy. And along with my fellow classmates here tonight, we are celebrating our 40th anniversary from pharmacy. My much younger sister, Nancy Fagan, Dr. Nancy Fagan, and her husband, Dr. Don Fagan, also graduated from the pharmacy school. Nancy and Don are very active with the school, and in the audience tonight is my lovely wife, Jan, who is celebrating her birthday today. It's her 29th again. Please stand up and be recognized, Jan. Happy birthday, dear. Creighton has had a profound effect on our lives and the lives of all its students and graduates. It's reflected in our personal lives, the way we treat our patients and their families, the way we give back to our community, and the way we serve the poor. In the best tradition of Jesuit education, we were taught to apply our knowledge and skill to engage and change the world for the better. Our students are heeding this call. In 2005, the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions celebrated its 100th anniversary. As part of that celebration, the Alumni Advisory Board created the Alumni Centennial Scholarship. This year, the Alumni Centennial Scholarships were presented to 3 students. They all demonstrate academic excellence, a commitment to provide outstanding health care, loyalty and service to the school, and appreciation for the values of Creighton University. I'd like to introduce them to you now and ask them to stand as I call their names, and please hold your applause until all are introduced. Representing the School of Pharmacy, Elizabeth Doyle. Elizabeth's parents, Tom and Jeannie Franco Doyle, are Creighton graduates, as are her aunts and uncles. Elizabeth was a summer pharmacy intern at St. Mary's, Kansas, and is a member of the National Community Pharmacist Association and the Academy of Student Pharmacists. She has been active with the Mission Medication Disposal Committee, a founder of the Witness radio show, who has worked for the Omaha Food Bank and NET Work Against Malaria. Representing the physical therapy program, Tara Talboy, daughter of Creighton graduate Frank and Mary Lynn Lawler Talboy. Tara's grandfather sent all 9 of his children to Creighton, 8 of whom earned professional degrees. Tara has been active in the Geriatric Physical Therapy Organization and also in PT for Peds. She has been involved with Healthy Families and One World program. She has promised to carry on the Creighton tradition in her family. From occupational therapy, our final Centennial Scholarship recipient is Janelle Meese. Janelle has agreed to share some of her experiences as a student with us. As we invite her to the podium, let's give a round of applause for all 3 of our Centennial Scholarship winners. Janelle?
Good evening. It is a privilege to be here and to thank you on behalf of the Centennial Scholarship recipients. Tara and Elizabeth come from a long line of Creighton graduates. My Creighton connection was my Aunt Karen Beckman Culp, who received her master's degree from the School of Nursing in 1998. I came to Creighton as an undergraduate, and when I graduate, I will receive both my bachelor's degree in health sciences and my doctorate in occupational therapy. For many people, including me, occupational therapy is a calling, one I realized when I was 15 years old. I know, you may find this hard to believe, but between my freshman and sophomore year of high school, I went on a mission trip to St. Louis. My best friend and I had the opportunity to work in a adult day center where patients who had experienced severe head trauma. At that time, I had no idea what occupational therapy was, but the opportunity to interact with these individuals was life-changing. I remember one gentleman who was so excited to share his car collection with me. It was his motivation to get out of his wheelchair and back to driving. It was then I knew I wanted a career where people dreamed the impossible and then made it possible. This experience stuck with me throughout high school, and when I was choosing a career, I kept coming back to it. My mom reminded me of this, so I chose occupational therapy and have never looked back. I was very impressed by the fact that Creighton School of Pharmacy and Health Professions is an acknowledged pioneer and leader in pharmacy, occupational therapy, and physical therapy. It is known for setting the pace in innovative, clinically focused, and interdisciplinary education. In the Jesuit Catholic tradition, the school educates the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. It emphasizes moral values and community spirit. At most schools, students take an oath of professionalism just prior to graduation. At Creighton, you take that oath at the start of your studies. From that day, we are held to the highest moral and ethical standards, just as our faculty and graduates are. Creighton inspires students and guides them to be leaders. I have participated in Emerging Leader Seminar, been a Welcome Week ambassador, and had the opportunity to work in student government programs. Service is a key component of our education. I have worked and participated in Walk and Roll for Disabilities, Relay for Life, and Hunger Cleanup programs. When I graduate on December 17th, 2011, I know, counting down, I would love to open up my own private practice, and then I would enjoy being a clinical instructor for other occupational therapy students. I also hope that after I have established my practice, I can provide monetary contributions to help other students. I will be the first person in my immediate and extended family to receive a doctoral degree. My Aunt Karen paved the path in healthcare degrees in my family. I am incredibly appreciative of my family and the opportunities I have been given to attend Creighton, and I am excited about the future, to practice, to teach, and to tell others about my #1 career choice, occupational therapy. My fellow Alumni Centennial Scholarship recipients, and I promise to live up to the faith you have shown us. We will carry on your legacy you have built as competent, compassionate practitioners in our professions and leaders who are committed to improving their communities and their school. Again, I salute my fellow scholarship winners and all of you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's show these students once again how proud we are of them and the family members who are with them this evening. Good job. We all know that a doctoral degree is a significant investment. Our support of these scholarships is invaluable in relieving the pressure on aspiring students and enabling them to focus on their careers. Gifts towards the Alumni Centennial Scholarship Fund are accepted at any time. Thank you, Janelle, for sharing your story. Now, speaking of stories, we want to make sure you tell yours to the camera before the night's over. We know the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions has a wonderful story to tell. We'd like to capture those moments. So get your GPS out. It's time to take a tour. It was a busy, busy day today. I'd like to turn your attention back to the screen, buckle up, and take a tour of our points of pride.
Oh, hey alums. Good morning. Glad you came early. We have a lot of stuff to do today, a lot of things to see. Come on with me as I get dressed, and then we'll go in the kitchen and have a cup of coffee. I'm a very quick dresser. I hope all of our alums recall our points of pride at our school. We have an awful lot to be proud of. Our school was the very first school in the United States to develop and implement a distance pharmacy pathway. We were also first in the United States to develop the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree, and first in the United States to develop the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. So we're very, very proud of all those accomplishments, as you should be. I don't know, this is going to be interesting. I've never seen Billy drink coffee. There you go, Billy. Well, in addition to the points of pride we talked about a moment ago, we have a very, very new program, and that has to do with our public-private partnership with the University of Alaska, Anchorage, and our occupational therapy program using distance education technology that we have developed here at Creighton. We're extremely proud of that program, and I want all of our alums to know that's something they can take great pride in as we go forward. We'll get started in just a minute, and we'll see you at school.
We decided this morning to begin at the beginning. We're here in the front of St. John's Church at the beginning of our professionalism ceremony, where all of our students after the first week in our program receive a white coat. We have over 1,000 students across all of our professions, so we're very, very excited for them as they begin their exciting career.
This is Dr. Kurt Barr, who's our Assistant Dean for Alumni Relations in the school.
Hi there.
And Kurt will help us today. We've got a lot to do. We want to make sure that we cover all of our points of pride for the alums to see.
One of the things that's unique to our school is the fact that we do provide the infrastructure support for our students. And one of those supports is the maintenance of a help desk such as what you see here.
You don't happen to have any illegal software on here that might be used for download, like movies, anything like that, do you? Okay. Awesome.
Well, while Dean Bradbury is getting his laptop worked on over here, let's go into one of our instructional designers' offices where they're putting together courses that will be seen by hundreds of students all over the United States. Very unique to the university, and it's also unique to the nation of what we do, where our IT department supports this academic pedagogy.
All of our distance students and all of our campus students use a program called WIMBA. And this is a synchronous program dealing with the ability to have live conferencing. Our students use this in various courses throughout all of our curriculums. It brings our students together in a live manner so that active learning can occur.
Nice day.
Nice day.
Hi, School of Pharmacy and Health Professions alums. My name is Mackenzie Buxell, and I have to say, one of the things I'm most proud of is the diversity here at Creighton, both culturally and geographically. Another thing I'm very proud of is how we conduct interviews. The interview day is not just about us interviewing them, it's about them interviewing us, getting to know if Creighton is the best fit for them.
School of Pharmacy and Health Professions faculty are recognized nationally for their excellence in teaching. And most recently, the JFK Excellence in Teaching Award.
Congratulations to Dr. Victoria Rush. Vicki.
What I continue to be the most proud of is the commitment and the passion that our students bring to truly learn for all the right reasons, to serve the profession, the enthusiasm and energy that you brought to the classroom, however long ago that might be, lives on in the class that we have today.
Welcome to Brandeis Pharmacy Simulation Laboratory. This is a brand new laboratory. Things going okay?
Yeah.
You learning something?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Each workstation has the ability to connect with the health science library, 2 pharmacy management systems. We have the ability to scan in prescriptions and do a full simulation of pharmacy dispensing and practice.
We're here in the Cardiac Center, and this is certainly one of our points of pride. Our pharmacy students have every opportunity to have a broad range of clinical experiences. Hello, Dr. Hilleman, how are you?
Dr. Bradbury, how are you doing
Good
today?
to see you.
The thing that I'm really most proud of is our collaboration with the Division of Cardiology, is that we actively participate in the care of patients, in clinical research, and importantly, education for our pharmacy students, our postgraduate residents.
I'd like to talk to you a little bit about a cutting-edge wellness disease prevention program that we started here at Creighton. It helps our folks who are employees of Creighton who have diabetes, high cholesterol, hypertension, manage those diseases through not only medication therapy management but a personalized wellness program. I was really one of the leaders to show what pharmacists can do to enhance medication therapy management.
We're over in the Creighton University Medical Center Clinic Pharmacy, which is a major teaching facility for our school.
We are the primary site for the community practice residency at Creighton. This is a unique program in that it is the first accredited program in the state of Nebraska. We provide a wide variety of clinical services here.
Welcome to the School of Pharmacy's Drug Information Center.
Fewer than 15% of pharmacy schools in the United States have as much drug information experience for their students as we do. As you can see, our students are hard at work answering questions for healthcare professionals and all alum out there who need evidence-based, unbiased information for their practice.
Hey, alums.
Did you see Survivor last night?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
It was a great show.
Well, welcome to Boyne. We're at our physical therapy lab. Come on in.
We have a great clinical education program, and we'd really like to thank the alumni for being our clinical instructors for students across the United States. Excuse me, I have a patient to see.
Welcome to the physical therapy clinic area, where we train our students and residents clinical skills for rotations and service learning projects.
So one of our points of pride is that we were the first in the region to develop a residency at all. There wasn't any place for our new grads, our alumni, to go to do an additional year of training. We also get to work with a lot of our alumni who serve as clinical mentors.
Welcome to the Occupational Therapy Lab. All you occupational therapy alums should be proud. It's the 25th anniversary of the start of the program.
We really have a lot to celebrate. Let's think about 1985. We only had 2 full-time faculty members. Today, we are talking about 18 full-time faculty.
And also in the clinical education office, we have over 220 current fieldwork contracts all over the country. And so we are very excited about what we have going on in the clinical education office.
Okay, Kurt, I'm going to stay here in the center for a while. Why don't I meet you down in physical therapy laboratory?
Okay.
That sound good?
See you later.
Okay, we'll see you there.
The mission of the Center for Health Services Research and Patient Safety here at Creighton University
is to reduce preventable harm and injury for patients that we serve. We have a very far-reaching span with our community partners, as you well know.
We're now at the Physical Therapy Rehab Research Laboratory.
We're investigating Parkinson's fatigue and the underlying causes. Creighton is one of the few facilities in the United States doing investigations of Parkinson's fatigue at this level.
Rigidity is one of the primary symptoms in Parkinson's disease. This setup objectively assesses the level of stiffness.
We're looking at the effect of unloading on people's walking patterns. This is particularly important for people with bradykinesia and Parkinson's, as well as people who have amputations and prosthetics.
Well, hi there. We're still in the Boyne Building, as all the alums know, the home of physical therapy and occupational therapy. Oh, hi, Teresa.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? Good to see you.
For the past 10 years, we have been involved having students out in authentic community sites to learn skills related to health promotion and disease prevention, but more importantly, to understand that they're part of a healthcare system that's going to require resources from all the health professions.
And let's go find Dr. Barr right now. He's at the Sienna Francis House.
Here we are at Sienna Francis House, where incoming students from the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions do outreach.
I think it's awesome that the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions here at Creighton gives us that outreach chance that we can come out into the community and help give back.
Oh, hey, Kurt.
Hey, how you doing,
How
man?
are you?
Yeah,
I'm doing
busy
good.
day.
Yeah, busy day. Well, it's about done. Our tour, I think, is complete. We've had a great day, and I hope all of our alums have enjoyed the tour. And why don't we walk on down to the Harper Center
Okay.
and go to Billy Blue Jays, and why don't you join us for a beer?
Hey, Art. How are you?
Good to see you.
Admiring the plaque, huh?
Yes, sir.
The old,
Very nice.
the old duplex, yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'm heading to the Harper Center to meet the dean. You want to come along?
That would be great. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for all the work the Alumni Advisory Board has done. It's been amazing.
Thank you very much.
Especially the Centennial Scholarship Fund. You know, we're giving 3 $1,000 scholarships for the last 4 years to students, and
I'm just glad we could do that.
you guys work way too hard for us.
We try. We try.
Quite a tour. Well, welcome to all of you. And as you can see, our school has a lot of pride points. The school is an acknowledged leader and pioneer in pharmacy, physical therapy, and occupational therapy education, as you've already heard. I want to again call your attention to the fact that our occupational therapy program is celebrating the 25th anniversary of its inception this year. We will find many opportunities to celebrate throughout the year. We are in this position because of the very talented and dedicated professionals who make up our faculty and administration. With those faculty and staff members here tonight, please stand so we can applaud you. Faculty and staff. Thank you. We are grateful to the visionary leadership of Creighton University and its support of our health sciences schools. The numbers and acceptance rates for qualified candidates in all 3 disciplines has steadily increased. We now have the largest number of students in our history in our school, and that's over 1,000. They come from all over the United States and some from several foreign countries. We have increased the size of our classes as we strive to address the critical shortage of healthcare professionals in this country, particularly in rural areas. This is only going to get more critical as our population ages. As educators, we are challenged to prepare graduates to practice in an environment that has high demand for their service, but has fluctuating changes in the ways those services are delivered. Healthcare reform will have a huge impact on how we educate healthcare professionals to deal with the future care of patients. Graduates in all disciplines must develop collaborative practice relationships with other healthcare professionals in their patients' treatments. They must partner with primary care practitioners, employers, and payers in public health, wellness, and disease prevention programs. This will improve health outcomes while containing healthcare costs. Our students are involved in interprofessional case competition through the Clarion Project, for example.
Interprofessional teams in this project come from health sciences schools across the country to gather to focus on patient safety. We are in our third year of sending a team of pharmacy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and nursing students to the University of Minnesota. And we are grateful to the university and our Vice President, Dr. Don Fry, for supporting this effort. I think we came out second 2 years ago. That was a national competition for our team. It was significant. As we look to the future, we are also charged with improving the lives in underserved communities wherever we find them. I am proud to say that our students and faculty logged more than 10,000 hours of community service last year. 10,000 hours, folks. That's a lot. We have long-standing commitments with Native American communities in the area, and we have just signed a 3-year agreement extending our occupational and physical therapy services with the Winnebago and Omaha tribes just north of Omaha. Our students are not just healthcare professionals in America, they become compassionate citizens of the global community. Speaking of the global community, I am pleased to report that we are in discussions with other institutions to develop similar relationships as we have developed with the University of Alaska as an example for distance education. We have expanded our Alaska agreement to include both occupational therapy and as of last week, our pharmacy program. I foresee future growth across all programs, and I look forward to telling you about more such agreements next year. We have also initiated an international clinical honors program with a major teaching hospital in China. Occupational therapy and physical therapy students and faculty will spend a week in China during fall break, providing services in the rehabilitation unit of that hospital, and that's next week. We are proud to be a national leader in academic e-learning and technology. We are fortunate to have the technological foundation in our school to be able to pursue such projects. I believe it puts us ahead of other schools. As changes in the economy and demographics transform the way alumni do business, we have a responsibility to provide our graduates and preceptors with continuing education opportunities. A number of these are being developed. We will use technology to enhance lifelong learning, so stay tuned. Obviously, the future depends upon the research we do today. The School of Pharmacy and Health Professions has significantly increased research activity in the last few years. This year, our school has over $14 million in grant submissions. This is the highest dollar amount in our recent history.
I'm sure I speak for my fellow classmates from the PharmD class of 2000 when I say seldom there is that a day goes by that we don't remember Creighton in some way or another, large or small. We may leave Creighton, but our Creighton experience never really leaves us. Our experience here gave us knowledge in our discipline, confidence to perform in our life's roles, and moral and ethical guidelines that distinguish us as professionals. It is wonderful to have the opportunity to combine our gifts and our goodwill and give back to Creighton in a way that we know will benefit those current students and future students of pharmacy and health professions. I am pleased to present to you Dr. Bradbury from the reunion giving classes a gift in the amount of $21,030. The pharmacy class of 2000 recently lost one of our classmates. Anne Frances Iberg and her husband Jamie Iberg died as a result of a tragic accident this past spring. They left behind 2 children. The class of 2000 gives their gift to the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions in her memory. We know Anne would be pleased to be honored in this way. Please join me now in a moment of silence to honor Anne and all members of the Creighton family who are no longer with us. Thank you. Anne's short time with us serves as a reminder of how precious life is. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam, very much, and for all the class's support of this gift. your generosity is very much appreciated. Your gifts will give us the ability to respond to exceptional opportunities as they arise, including two important activities: funding for scholarships for students who otherwise could not attend Creighton, and funding for new academic initiatives. Thank you again. We continue to be inspired by our alumni support and service. And speaking of alumni service, R.Ph will introduce the recipients of our Young Alumni Appreciation Awards. Art?
Thank you, Dr. Bradbury. Each year, the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions confers Young Alumni Appreciation Awards in recognition of contributions to the school, the university, and their own communities. These awards are presented to individuals who graduated from Creighton within the last 10 years. It is our way of acknowledging and thanking these young professionals for exemplifying the Creighton Credo and encouraging their continued support. I asked Dr. Mario Silvestri, President-elect of the Alumni Advisory Board, to join Dr. Bradbury to present the plaques. As I read each name, please come forward to receive your award and have your photo taken. The first Young Alumni Appreciation Award goes to Brittany Bennett Stryker, OTD 2006, and BSHS 2005. Brittany is manager and part owner of Orthopedic Motion Incorporated in Las Vegas, Nevada, combining her occupation and orthotic background to treat patients. An entrepreneur, she developed and patented an idea for extremely precise scanning mechanism used by physicians to make accurate measurements for bracing for scoliosis patients. She is one of 4 practitioners in the country certified in the LA bracing system for 3-dimensional scoliosis. She also started an amputation ambulation program at a Las Vegas hospital and is working on additional patients. After the earthquake in Haiti, she participated in a relief mission trip with physicians and medical practitioners from Las Vegas. Brittany has been a strong supporter of our occupational therapy program, whether it be in recruiting students, serving as a guest lecturer, or volunteering to be part of the experimental learning program in China. She is always looking at ways to support our student professional training. Her accomplishments and actions exemplify Creighton's mission in action. Congratulations, Brittany. Our next recipient of the Young Alumni Appreciation Award is Julie Peterson, DPT 201. Please come forward and join Dean Bradbury and Dr. Silvestri. Since graduating from the physical therapy program in 2001, Julie has pursued her passion for physical therapy management of women's health issues. In 2005, she opened a successful practice devoted to women's health, and for the past 5 years has volunteered her time and expertise teaching musculoskeletal physical therapy here at Creighton University. Dr. Peterson also is on the board of directors for the Duchenne Alumni Association and is chair of the Practice and Reimbursement Committee of the Nebraska Physical Therapy Association, as well as a Nebraska representative to the section of Women's Health of the American Physical Therapy Association. She is able to accomplish all this while being a devoted wife and mother of 3-year-old twins. Congratulations, Dr. Peterson. Our next recipient of the Young Alumni Appreciation Award is Christopher Sorensen, PharmD 2000. Will you please come forward, Chris? As a student, Dr. Sorensen was elected president of the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions Student Government and was inducted into the Phi Lambda Sigma Leadership Society. As a graduate, he has continued serving and leading his profession. He is currently the Director of Counseling for Medwell RX and the Facility Consultant Pharmacist for Eastern Nebraska Veterans Homes. He volunteers on the Nebraska Mentor Advisory Board and on Mosaic of Omaha Human and Legal Rights Committees. Dr. Sorensen has also been appointed to serve as a charter member of the Nebraska Medicaid PNT Committee. He is a preceptor for our fourth-year pharmacy students in an elective long-term care rotation and is a dedicated volunteer on the Pharmacy Admissions Committee. Congratulations, Dr. Sorensen. Our final recipient of the Young Alumni Achievement Award is Sheila Schoening, Farm D 2000. Dr. Schoening is an outstanding representative of Creighton University and the pharmacy profession. She is one of our busiest rotation preceptors for our senior pharmacy students and has attended various functions of our active Kappa Psi pharmaceutical fraternity. She served on the committee to select the first recipient of the Robert I. Garris Memorial Scholarship. A longtime employee of Pharmaceutical Technologies, she is currently senior administrator in that company. Congratulations, Dr. Schoening.
Each year, Creighton University confers Alumni Merit Awards upon men and women who have brought great honor to this institution. The awardee must be distinguished by some special service to the community or by having carried out his or her personal, civic, church, or professional duties in an exemplary manner. He or she must typify the Creighton Credo in a special way. It is my great honor to read the citation for the Alumni Merit Award recipient from the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions. This year, we are pleased to confer the award upon Sister Margaret Wright, Ph.D., BSPHa 62. Sister, will you please join Dean Bradbury on stage near the lectern? The citation reads, upon first examination of the career of Sister Margaret Wright of the Religious Sisters of Mercy, one is struck by her stellar academic and professional record. A 48-year veteran of the profession, she is impeccably educated, well-credentialed, and widely lauded. Sister Margaret received a Bachelor of Pharmacy degree from Creighton in 1962, a Master of Science in Pharmacy Administration from the University of Colorado in 1971, and her PhD from the University of Illinois at Chicago in 1998. From hospital staff pharmacist to Director of Pharmacy Services to Chair of the Illinois State Board of Pharmacy, her career path indicates competence, diligence, and professionalism. Sister Margaret is as adept at managing the people as she is the process, be that $1 million budget or a staff of 50. She has effectively applied the study of human resource management to advance the profession, and along the way has left her individual mark in a number of ways, such as designing pharmacy facilities for a new hospital, developing hospital protocols for physicians' orders, and mentoring newcomers to the profession. Upon closer examination, it is evident that, quite fortuitously, pharmacy has been the vehicle that allowed Sister Margaret to serve others and to fully experience life as a witness of Jesus in the world. Sister Margaret is a servant leader who displays qualities of love, mercy, and charity for those who rely on her. Joyfulness is central to her character. She is a relationship builder who, in 2004, was awarded the Leadership Mentor Award by the American Pharmacist Association. Sister Margaret bears the unmistakable influence of her Jesuit education. Nominators speak to her humanness and to her willingness to engage the world and to change it. For nearly 5 decades, she has championed the quality of life of the people of Illinois and has promoted healthcare as a basic right. Using ethical and moral principles to solve problems, Sister Margaret follows what is right, not what is expedient. She has often addressed formidable business and political interests to assure public protection and safety for all. In the words of one nominator, "Through justice in our laws and social systems, Sister Margaret has worked relentlessly for the common good, mentoring many along the way. Even now, as a consultant, she continues to challenge the powerful to care for those in need and do right for all concerned." Creighton University is proud to confer upon Sister Margaret Wright of the Religious Sisters of Mercy the 2010 Alumni Merit Award for the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions.
Truly, it is because of all of you, my sisters, my friends, and professional colleagues, that after all these years, I have become who I am. I believe that each of us continues to learn and to grow in our personhood, the work of living. We need encouragement, appreciation, and yes, sometimes even correction. All of these, when done in the spirit of genuine love, make a difference in our lives and in the lives of those around us. Each human being has something that no one else has or ever will have. Something unique, a gift. It is our job to encourage each other to discover that gift and to provide ways of developing its expression. We are important in the lives of those we meet. There is something of ourselves that we leave behind at each meeting. I was blessed by a mom and dad who planted the seeds of right living, trust in my own abilities, a sense of self-confidence, and an invitation to serve others. Almost 60 years ago, I entered the Religious Sisters of Mercy. I am grateful for my religious family, for their love and support. I have shared my hopes and dreams and labors for a better world with these women, and some of them are here tonight. 48 years ago, I graduated from the School of Pharmacy here at Creighton. The Jesuits taught me well. I knew then, as I still believe today, that I had become a practitioner in a caring profession that continues the covenant that we have with those we serve. These two vocations have worked well for me. These are my gifts. Throughout my career, I have relied on my mentors to teach me with their experience and to push me out of my comfort zone, to try the new. I have tried to do the same for those around me, especially students and new practitioners. There have been many changes in the practice of pharmacy since 1962, and each has brought us closer to our patient-centered goal. Currently, the profession stands poised at another crossroads in the healthcare reform. We have the tools. Do we have the will to make it work? I'm heartened as I look out at the audience and encouraged and very hopeful that together we are going to be who we ought to be and become a vital part of this healthcare reform. I'd like to end with one of my very distinct memories of going to school here. I lived with the sisters at St. John's. They used to have a grade school. The highway goes by there now. But anyway, the sisters felt that I should not leave without having taught school at least once. And so the 4th grade teacher had a doctor appointment, but Sister Judith, God rest her soul, thought that I couldn't handle 4th grade. So she had a split 2nd and 3rd. And she said, you know, sister, I'll take care of everything. We'll give them seat work. It'll be fine, one afternoon. Well, needless to say, I got into the classroom and I probably did everything wrong. First of all, I couldn't talk their language. This one little fella asked me what dissolve meant, and I couldn't remember melt to save my life. And you know, I had done so many experiments, you'd think I would know. Well, at the end of the school day, the bell rang, and this little guy was sitting in the chair in front of me. And he looked up at me, and of course, we were in the old habit at that time. He says, "Sister, you never teached before, did you?" Now, he was the youngest of a family of 7. And I looked at him and I said, "Jody, no, I haven't." I said, "Was I that bad?" He said, "No, you were pretty good." So it tells me that people read you like a book. And you need to be genuine, and I've always tried to do that. And I'm grateful for the spirit that I got while I was here at Creighton. Thank you again for this honor.